Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to MaxFX Builds, where today we will be taking a look at the combination between Brute and Trackshell. So, as hinted in the last video, these two do combine, which is the whole purpose why I built Trackshell and why Icebreaker helped me build Trackshell. Once again, I'll link him in the description. Thanks a lot, dude. It means a lot. And, yeah. So I wanted this to be a bit of a shorter review, so let's just get right on into it, I guess, right? So let's combine them. So Brute, nothing's really changed about him. Like, the only thing different is that I took off the little red lights here that he had on his shoulders because I didn't care. Like, and he has a stud on the back of his head now. Like, this isn't a regular plate anymore, so now I can actually store his little monitor here. That's the only thing I really changed. To make this possible. Trackshell here was obviously built entirely for this purpose. And if my voice is a little tired, I'm actually just filming this after the previous review, so yeah, that's time for you. But anyway, let's just remove their accessories, and then we will get on to the main event. I don't want to really waste time, so. Brute's head came off. Keep your head on, boy. You little... No, it doesn't want to come off again to fix it. Bruh. But yeah, we're just gonna move these accessories here, like their regular guns, off to the side. We're also gonna move Brute off screen now because we have some prep work to do with Trackshell. So this works more like a weaponizer than a full-blown combination, but I call it a Powerlink combination anyway. So to prep, rip off his legs, rip off his arm, and then take the cannon here, and it also comes off. So now let's just prep these up and get them ready. So cannon, it's already pretty much done. The arms, this one's gonna go on the left, so what we have to do here is it's gonna be oriented like this. Rotate it here, rotate the hand in, just like that, and just fold it. And now that section's here is ready for combination. Basically just mirror the process on this side, just like that. And that's ready for combination. The legs here, move the tread up, rotate in the hip joint, and fold it down. That should like keep it aligned. Now this is pretty much ready for combined form. Do the same with this side. Just flip the hip joint in, get out of sight. There we go. That's ready for combination. And now comes the torso. So the torso is a little bit more involved, but that's to be expected. So what we got to do is rotate out the wheels and fold them all the way down this time, like this. So they're facing down like this. Rotate the head around and stow it away in its home. Flip up the shoulders here and flip them down. Like that. And then just move this section back. And you should have this assembly now. This will be the backpack. But, well actually we're going to go for the storage mode first. So, going to flip this back out. Grab his shotguns. And they just tab into the side. So they have a place to go. This combination is really sick, and I'm like really proud of it. Like, me and Ice did a really good job on it. This was actually originally his idea. I had no intent to do this, but he said, oh, you should make Brute combined with something, and I was like, oh, sick, that's actually true. But yeah, there's this section now, and we'll leave it like this for now. But let's bring back in the big man, and we'll do the little prep work he needs on him. Now to prep him, all you gotta do is bring his little Tetrix wings here down. And you can still transform, guys. Like, this is still the original Brute build, just missing like 2 parts and have 1 slot. But yeah, just bring down his Tetrix wings so that they're level. And we can begin. So to start the combination process, you're going to take this leg that's oriented like this, turn him around, and then you have these studs here. This center little piece here will just go right on, just like that. Have this drape over his shoulder, and then not that joint yet, and then any final adjustments are done with the knee joint. There's one side. Do it the same on this side. Just tat it in the center, fold it at that foot joint, and then any final settlements on the knee. There is the little bit of shoulder armor now he has. Little bit, that's actually a lot. I love how the tracks sit on his shoulder like that though. Kind of like, and they kind of meet with the center tires. Move it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Anyways, now we're going to take the backpack, which has become like a little jump/jetpack for him now with the tires, which is something you can do on Trackshell. I just forgot to show. Like, you can just rotate his wheels down and give him a jump pack. But bring it to the back, and his head will stud in to Brute's head assembly. And now he's a little back heavy, yes, but oh well. It's worth it. It's worth 100% worth it. Yeah, he just needs a little bending forward now, though. That's it. Anyways, let's just attach the arms. So, you have this arm here, which also attaches to the Tetrix wing. Everything pretty much attaches to either the Tetrix wings or his back. But the other side does the exact same, just like that. And those serve a purpose, don't worry. And then you just take this, which in my lore is the combination of the Requiem Blaster, the Star Saber, and the, I broke it, Skyboom Shield. I forget what it's called. It's like a big gun that can like annihilate planets. I have some funky lore surrounding Trackshell, guys. I'm just gonna say that right now. But yeah, his head likes to fall off sometimes now, obviously because there's a lot of added weight. But we're going to slowly move his arm out, and he can accept the gun, just like that. And there we have him in his base mode, like his based combined mode, or, well, it is based, but base combined mode. So this is like the most basic form of his combined form you can get. So basically all the combination does is add a crap load of armor to like his back and shoulders. It gives him a jetpack, and it gives you an extra place to store his shotguns, which is sick. And now he has like this giant cannon that Trackshell had on his arm, which is sick. For comparisons, here he is with Flamethrower again. Flamethrower it's just Brute with big shoulders, but it's still a sick combination. And then if you want, here's Buster. Minifigure again if you just want to see. But that's pretty much it. His posability is relatively the same. His arm posability is just a little bit hindered in the up direction now, like Brute's arms, because of the added little shoulder bits here. I'm not really touching him much because it's a little fragile, like this combination, but it looks sick, so I kept it together. But yeah, I might need to rework the way the backpack hooks on, because it's a little bit of a stress on the head, and it likes to pop the head off. But that's pretty much it for this form of the combined form. So let's step it up a bit to the phase 2. Like, this is when he's like this is like when he's angry. Like Brute's normally not an angry guy. He's just like a conflict will just kind of piss him off a little bit. But this is when he's really angry. He combines, and what we're gonna go into is when he's really, really angry. So what we have to do is pop the cannon off the arm. Just like that. We're going to come to the back, and just to make our lives easier, we're going to pop off this assembly. Yeah, I don't mind that it took his head with it. But we're going to take the shotguns off. Like, he can still wield his shotguns in this mode, obviously, but they do store nicely on his back. But it's probably best that you don't. Yeah, just remove that, and then flip this section here in. And then we'll reattach his head. Come on. There we go. And the backpack doesn't even look that bad, really. It's flush with the shoulder pads. Now, especially now that like we folded in this section, it's much better. But moving back around, we're gonna keep these on hand, but just move them off to the side. Same with the mega cannon. Now what we're gonna do is take Trackshell's arms here, and what they do is they rotate out. Gotta make sure this section doesn't fall off, but how am I gonna get this? You gotta rotate it on the bicep swivel he had, and then just rotate up the hand like that. After that, take a shotgun. I dropped it. And just plonk it in his hand. Just like that. So this is really sick, and I'm glad I got this to work, because it's awesome. Gotta straighten out his leg a little bit, because he's tilting. But now come over to the other shoulder. We're gonna do stuff mostly the same. Just pull it out, rotate it, and then rotate the hand up. And then it just folds in. Just a Tetrix wing, stay straight, bend him forward a little bit. That's why it's good that his head can just rotate up like that. Next, take the cannon, and it will just tab on to where it did on Trackshell's arm. Just like that. Take a shotgun, plugs in. Just like that. I am having to be very careful. Like, this is one of the more fragile things I've built in a while, so sorry if it's taking a little longer than usual. But now we're getting somewhere. Alright. So now his shotguns are being wielded by 2 extra arms, which he gains in this combination. Robots with 4 arms are sick. Average schmo can agree. But next, we bring in the little Targetmaster, Mindbender's Targetmaster design, which we showed off last video. And the minigun. And what we can do is plug the minigun into his hands. This is one of my most favorite weapon designs besides Brute shotguns. I'm really proud of his shotguns. But that'll plug in, and then you take the Targetmaster, and this time he's going to hold it underslung, like it's a mortar cannon. And just like, come on, work with me here. Gotta be so careful so that he doesn't like explode. The Brute figure was already kind of fragile, especially in like the shoulders, and now with like added weight on said shoulders, probably wasn't the best decision, but here we are. And here we have Brute completely combined in like this mega combined mode with Trackshell. I have to move him back to get him all the way in frame. But like now he has like 5 guns in this mode now, so he has shotguns now on 2 new arms. The cannon is located back on one of these arms. He's holding the minigun, he's holding the Targetmaster, and he looks sick. Like, I'm really proud that this thing exists. Like, very, very happy this thing exists. I'm gonna try and turn him around without him, like, falling to pieces. But, like, I have gotten him in some poses. But if you want to see them, join my Discord server, which I haven't ever plugged on the channel before. But, yes, I do have a Discord server down in the description below, so... yeah, feel free to check that out if you want to, like, chat with me. It's just a little build server. I also have a roleplay server linked to it inside that server as well. But, only join that one if you're really into, like, Lego roleplays or whatever. But, anyway, I digress. Let's start turning him around. So obviously, he can't really get shot from the side anymore because he's so armored. From his back, I'd imagine Trackshell can see behind him and watch his back. So that's a cool thought. But yeah, he does have a lot of mass on his back now. Other side, pretty much the same, just different weapon, and he has the cannon on this side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Posability is still the same on Brute, just like, you know, you now have like this little universal joint here at the second arm. The hands, they're on the little wrist rotation. That all the wrist stuff that Trackshell had, just at a 90-degree angle now. Brute's arms are, like, his arms are a little limited, just due to the way, you know, the combination works. It's just restricted to the joints. Like, they can't move as far now. And the legs are exactly the same. The head's exactly the same. The head couldn't really move much anyway. But, yeah. Only thing that doesn't have a place to go in this combined, by the way, is just a little scanner tool. But, like, why would you want a scanner tool when you're, like, destroying, like, a... Like, this Brute is gonna walk into a battlefield full of, like, Decepticons. Just, like, walk... Like, just him against, like, millions of Decepticons and walk out victorious. Like, this man, he's just massive. If you want like a size comparison, I just have this guy sitting next to me, but I have I want to say Earthrise Generation Selects Bug Bite. I forget which line it was. It was from War for Cybertron. But, I love that thing. I'll do a review on it at some point. Short review, maybe. But, yeah. That's pretty much going to wrap up this review. Like, this guy is massive, and I'm proud of him. Thank you so much to, like, everyone who made the build possible. Obviously, Ice and Mindbender. That was sick. Mindbender, your Targetmaster design is cool, so I needed it. And, Ice, thank you for helping me design Trackshell. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, be sure to join my Discord server down in the description box below. Leave your suggestions for what you want me to see me build next time. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys. Bye-bye.